here we go. So we got it pumped up. We got to start it with that.
This is great. It's been an insane offseason. Seems like something just keeps happening every week or so. And here it is. Steph Diggs to Houston. Oh, DJ, they got Joe Mixon. I just can't keep talking about Joe Mixon in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Now Steph Diggs to go with Tank Dell, Nico Collins, breakout year. Dalton Schultz, we didn't mention before.
Didn't mention him before, yeah.
And Stroud.
So with Stroud, too, and I loved him because he was a pocket passer at Ohio State. So people,
Dameon Pierce
is he mobile enough? I think he showed pretty much what he could do. But what is as great of a year as he had, and is always that progression. In your opinion, what's the next step for him?
Well, he was MVP talk for for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then there before he got the concussions and missed a couple games. Mm-hmm. I think we're talking about Stroud. You're going to see him in fantasy, TJ. He's going to go for so much in your auction league. He's going to be kept in my league. We're talking top 5 quarterback in the league, and he's going to be in the MVP conversation now for the next decade.
Wow. 4,000 yards passed and 23 touchdowns, but only 5 picks.
Right? See, that's
maybe as impressive as the other two, because as a rookie coming in, trying to read these defenses, trying to get your bearings straight. The coordinators are throwing stuff at him. To only have 5 interceptions last year.
Now, how much is that too with Stefon, but also, not Stefon, but with C.J. Stroud, but also the offensive coordinator kind of skewing back the playbook a little bit to ensure that his first year he's comfortable with the offensive schemes and able to read the defenses.
Yeah, and we're going to hear a lot about Bobby Sloak, the Texans offensive coordinator. He's going to, if they do it again this year, deep playoff run, Stroud's in the MVP mix, Sloak's going to get his choice of head coach openings in 2025. But this is the year. Blast off, TJ. You mentioned the touchdown interception ratio. Let's get that way high. Let's get 35 touchdowns, maybe 8 picks, 4,500 yards. Texans win 12 games, 12-5, win the South. Like, sky's the limit for this team.
Houston does not have a problem.
No.
In this case.
Look at you, Mike. Look at you. That's why we keep you around. This is huge.
But we're talking about the landscape of the AFC.
Yep.
You put Houston ahead of Buffalo now?
I think you got to.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Let's power rank the AFC. Kansas City obviously won.
Chris, real quick, before we can do that, let's just go. The South is theirs? Are we now saying the South is theirs?
So you give the South to Houston.
No doubt. You got faith in Jacksonville? Anthony Richardson's coming back after missing all last year. We don't know.
You just never
Titans
know.
never know. Year 2, Will Levis.
So we're giving the South to the Texans. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
Okay.
But, now, the North, we're going to talk to Cam Hayward in a couple of minutes. North is a beast.
Beast, bro.
North is a beast.
They're going to
got the Steelers, new quarterback room, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. Lamar Jackson, second MVP. Joe Burrow. He's back. Cleveland. Deshaun's going to be back.
But that's an interesting one to me. It's like Cleveland always had these moving pieces. They had a great defense, but the offense was behind. The offense was up in some defensive things where they got hurt. But when it comes together, Cleveland looks like a very formidable.
On paper.
Because you got receivers, you got running, you got defense. Deshaun is the key to me.
Chubb coming off an injury next year.
Deshaun is the key, right?
He's the key. Can he stay healthy? Can he look like the Houston Deshaun?
Right. But does he with that system, does he need to look like the Houston Deshaun or
depends if Nick Chubb is healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a run for Cleveland's always been a run first team.
Yeah.
But look, we're now a few years removed from Houston Deshaun. So maybe he's a different type of player.
What I'm thinking.
Battling injuries, all the off the field stuff. I don't know. I guess Cleveland's kind of
I think that's the one question.
Are they third? They're in Pittsburgh. Look, Burrow back, Lamar, Bengals and Ravens are clearly the cream of the AFC North
of the North.
And then it's Pittsburgh and Cleveland kind of fight to get a third playoff team in there.
The first thing is you mentioned Nick Chubb, right? We don't know when he's going to come back. Is he going to be ready for the beginning of the season?
So they didn't say if he was going to come right out from
You just don't know. That was such a devastating knee injury that he suffered, against the Steelers last year. So, but Jerome Ford, there he'll tilt the rod. Cleveland didn't have a lot of stability in terms of the quarterback spot last year because they had four or five different quarterbacks. So now just get the stability. Really decent group of wide receivers with Cooper, Elijah Moore, and now Jerry Jeudy, who a lot of people are down with. But I got a fortune cookie once, and it said sometimes a change of scenery makes all the difference in the world.
Big time.
So who knows? Maybe Jerry Jeudy leaves Denver because that kind of seemed like a house of fire, right? At some point, maybe he comes to Cleveland. He gets something that he was missing, and he becomes that guy who everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college. So. It's exciting, man. Because right now that's all we have, right? Every TV show, every radio show, we're just going to sit here and prognosticate.
Oh, of course.
But that's the beautiful part about this offseason, because now, we don't know, and that's the
beauty of it.
Best thing about it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.